This old RPG and MMORPG has the best combat fighting hack and slash that are really satisfying to play, especially on 2023. The developer of these games keeps an update that makes the player happy to play it. Actually, you all can play this game, but some of them are already on playstore and Appstore, and the rest you can get it on Google. Top 15 RPG with satisfying action hack and slash game 2023, Android iOS action RPG mobile 2023. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Honkai Impact 3. Honkai Impact 3. Seriously, this game is the pioneer of the next level of action RPG game. If you are a veteran of this game and you want to download it again, so make sure you have a free space of 20GB free storage. That size is one of the biggest game RPGs on mobile. After you play it, it feels super reasonable because the graphics have a console level, the music is absolutely first class, the gameplay has a very fast combat with an intense movement. And the last one is the developer always update this game frequently. We can change 3 characters anytime we want with their own various abilities. Hunter x Hunter Mobile. Hunter x Hunter Mobile. If you would like action RPG games that are really good in combat but complete automatically, so try this game, because this game has fully autoplay from all of the quests and auto combat. The skill also you can do it by auto, so basically you can play this game while you are doing other activities at the same time. You can try re-rolling a gacha and get some heroes. Every hero can put on the team but only can team up into 3 characters. Try switching the character while your skill in cooldown. That's the best strategy to beat the enemies. Keep hitting the enemy until breaking his defense to deal more damage. One Piece Fighting Path. One Piece Fighting Path or One Piece Blood Road. This game is exactly what One Piece game vibes. The character designs, character voice over, the ambience and the story is really on point. This game has so many fans and they are all really enjoying it. Just check on every apps that is provided these games. That comment section is full of positive feedback. The gameplay is an open world anime MMORPG with a full story-based game. We can do a PvP between players with a best fast combat action game hack and slash RPG. Animus Stand Alone. Animus Stand Alone. This offline action hack and slash game has a realistic graphic, especially on armor and weapons. The gameplay is an hardcore game, especially when you face the boss. It's a totally unpredictable attack that you will get. The game allows the player to choose 5 different weapons like Great Sword, Launch, Dual Sword, Gauntlet, and Shield Sword. After you finish the quest and come back to the lobby, make sure you enhance the attribute point like HP, mana and dodge, and forge your weapon. Overall, the game has a dark fantasy gameplay. Blade of God 2. Blade of God 2 Oracles Dark Souls mobile vibes is the best feeling on how to describe our experience while playing this game. Seriously, this game really want to make us play more and more and make us curious about to see what the boss looks like in the next stage. Because every boss has a very unique creature and shapes. The gameplay is action RPG. It's quite challenging to maintain the energy of the player. We can transform into powerful classes when the gauge bar is filled up. Another World. Another World. Actually, this action RPG game is the hidden game offline on mobile, but we see the potential is really big. If the developer makes an intense update, like add more NPC to provide many features or add more random NPC that just walking around on the village. The movement combat is really smooth but needs twice faster to make the combat become more suitable in the hack and slash genre. But we totally understand because it is still on demo and development. The Legend of Neverland. The Legend of Neverland. At least I would like to say if the developer never gave up. As we all know, because it has so much server that made a lot of players finish faster to play on it. But after we replay and see some differences of a new progress now, like it has a voiceover, there is a beginning story, more cutscene video, and the graphic has been more optimized. The one thing I really love to play is because the game has a very good action RPG combat, it's fast and the movement is really smooth. We also can move while attacking. Unfortunately, the developer should cut and take off the amount of the server to keep players stay long lasting on the Legend of Neverland. PGR. PGR, Punishing Grey Raven. The first action RPG game with very cool anime characters on mobile, and the community is really active to make a group on some social media like Facebook. It really makes sense if we have an experience to play it, because this action RPG game is not pay to win. The gacha rate is really good and we also can easily collect the character pieces by clearing the daily dungeon and finishing the story stage. Myth, Gods of Asgard. Myth, Gods of Asgard. This game really causes chaos while in combat. The enemies and the skill is really intense at the same time. We can release an ultimate and call a god to help us in combat. Every time we clear the chapter, we will get one new character's hero for free. Just need to upgrade them to make them stronger. The game is about God's mythology. GACHA. GACHA. This action anime RPG game is absolutely phenomenal. No wonder what the language is, but the gameplay is already told us how impressive this game is. Make sure you enjoy the graphic on every corner because the attention to detail is crystal clear. The gameplay is super fast combat. Timing and precision is really crucial, like dodging the enemy's attack on time will give us a big chance to win the game. Most of the mobile players are giving full of amazing comments on this game. Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy. This game is Genshin Impact killer, and yes, the graphic and the world is exactly what Genshin looks like. But for me, it has the same level as Genshin, because both of them have their own character gameplay. The open world action RPG is we must be able to do many things like climbing in the hill, jumping, flying, swimming, and all of these features are already in this game. So exploring the world and killing the futuristic monster design is enjoyable. Soul Worker. Soul Worker Anime Legend. This game not on the playstore, but it has so many active players that are always playing anytime. The gameplay is action RPG. We should be blocking with a perfect timing to counter the enemy's attack. PvP is available. We can invite another player in the arena by inputting the code. While in the lobby, it is really fun because we can hit each other without consuming any HP. X2 Eclipse. X2 Eclipse. This game has a gorgeous graphic. I really love the ornaments around. It's really rich in detail. The gameplay is we can make a team up of 3 characters that will help each other automatically. But after one of our characters dies, we will switch to the other heroes with a different skill. It has a roguelike gameplay, which every time we reach some level, we will gain new extra ability. Sword Art Online vs. Sword Art Online vs. This game has their own story and side story, but at the beginning, it also has a mixing with the original one. The gameplay is quite easy because we can switch the characters anytime without cooldown and no energy needed. But then after we play it in the longer journey, then we need a way stronger team. Unfortunately, the gacha rate is not so good though. Really difficult to get a high class SSR level. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Until now, this game has the most awards in many aspects, like Best Mobile Game and voted by the Players' Voice Award. These all awards are the top of achievement in mobile games. That's why there is a ton of copy Genshin or even try to make a Genshin killer. I highly recommend you to play it once to prove why this game becomes the #1 on Android iOS platform. Make sure you use headphones to make a better game experience.
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven!
Dawnbreak Origin. Dawnbreak Origin. Seriously, playing it is so satisfying because we can make our own combo between 2 buttons only that will deal a strong damage. Before we play in combat, we were able to choose from 3 different characters with a different weapon. The gameplay feels like we play on a high-spec game, but actually it only needs a mid to medium spec phone.